Hi guys, I hope all of you are fine. It's me, Muhammad Amir, and I'm here with this model that is called SWOT Analysis. SWOT Analysis basically it's a model that is being used by different organizations to make a strategy while considering the internal and the external factors at the same time. They put all these factors on the same page and then make up a strategy that is very fruitful for the growth and existence of the entity in the hyper competitive environment or industry. So here we will discuss what these factors are and how the company will apply definitely company will initiate this and how the company will apply this model to its organization. Which factor the company will consider, we will discuss one by one. Let's go back to uh, to the table that is SWOT analysis, where the factors are mentioned, some internal and some external. There is a strength, weakness. These are internal factors, internal strengths, internal weaknesses. When it comes to opportunities, then these are external. Threats are external. The opportunities are threats that appear due to pestle. What is a pestle? It is political, economical, social, technological, legal, and ecological factors which definitely affect the internal operations of the entity. So we will consider internal as well external factors that will that will affect the entity, and on the basis of these factors, the entity will make up a strategy. There is a one principle that needs to be considered. It means that you cannot use two factors in combinations. I mean, you cannot use two internal factors in a combination. You cannot use two external factors in the same combination. You have an option to use one internal factor, one external factor in a combination. Here I have made some combinations. Strengths, weaknesses, these are internal. Opportunities, threats, these are external. SO, strength and opportunities, one internal, one external, one internal, one external, same way this is. Now I have taken some assumptions. I have assumed that these strengths the entity might have, these weaknesses the entity have, these opportunities and threats the entity may have. So you can have your own threats, your own strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities. You will put all on the paper, and definitely after that you will follow these instructions I will tell you and make a strategy. Research can be a strength for the entity. Skilled employees can be strengths. Advanced technology, definitely these can be strengths for the entity. When it comes to weaknesses, very low research progress, that is weakness. High labor turnover, accidents at operation, these are weaknesses. Opportunities, when it comes to, then there is a growth in the economy, that is opportunity. And when it comes to discussing the threats, new legislation and major competitor alliance, these are the threats. Now come back to the application stage. Here SO strategy, that is strength and the opportunity. What is the strength? You will consider one strength from the list. How one by one you will consider, then how you will use your strength to overcome your threats. Okay, you will use to your strengths to consider the opportunities that you have. Here I have the strength, that is high technology, and there is opportunity, that is there is growth. It means that when there is growth in the industry, you have an option to produce valuable commodity. You have to focus on quality and the quantity. Once you have a better quality, I mean, you are producing some differentiated product, and definitely you can have an edge over the competitor. And when there you will be using more quantity than your past, then definitely you have an edge over your competitor in this way, because you are taking help from economies of scale. Secondly, there is WO strategy. What is WO strategy? What is your weakness? That high labor turnover, and or opportunity that you have is a growth. high labor turnover, it means you need the labor in the future, because there is a possible growth in the industry or market. You cannot let your employees go because you might have a need in the future. It is quite possible that your competitor is offering a big incentive to your employees to, so your employees are leaving your organization. So if you let them go, you will have no opportunity to stay in the industry, no opportunity to stay in the competition. You cannot let them go, you have to stay, you have to make them stay. In this case, you need to invest in the employees, you need to motivate, you need to provide them that they need. In short, if I say, you need to completely facilitate all your employees. Okay, it's only if you want to stay in the competition, otherwise you will be no existing in this competition. Now, strategy, it is a strength and threat. What is a strength that entity has? That is a extensive research phase, and there is a threat of merger. There is a possible reliance between the major competitors of the industry. So if you say you have extensive research, you need to make a product that should be differentiated, that should be cost effective, and that should be having a better design than your competitor. It should be having some features that the product of the competitor doesn't have. So if you come your competitor come to the industry, then definitely you have a better edge to grab the market, grab the interest from the market. And when your competitor come first, then definitely you will have a little interest to take. Use the research to produce differentiated product, cost effective, having better design, and add better features. W2 strategy, it is where we have weaknesses that are accidents at operational site, and there are threat of new legislation. Let's say it could be employee legislation. What you need to consider, is you need to make better your weaknesses to avoid the legislation. I mean, you can be penalized, you can have an issue, can be under a reputation risk. You cannot bear these, because you have to make your weakness you have to work on your weaknesses. You need to avoid accidents at the operational site, you need to avoid the penalty, you need to secure the reputation risk. In this case, what you need to do, overcome the weaknesses, reanalyze the technology under use, make the necessary corrections to the technology, introduce the safety measures, and also ensure that these safety measures are being applied and forcefully applied, and make your employees accustomed to drills to avoid this in future. Like if there are more than likely chances of fire, then definitely you need to accustom your employees to be part of to taking part of these fire drills. So these are the basic factors of SWOT analysis, and this is how the entity uses this analysis to make a better strategy for the future, because it is every entity wants to remain in the competition. They want to flourish, they want to grow, and they want to earn the profit, because it is a short term and the long term objective of the entity to stay in the competition and to get the edge over the competitor, to get the interest from the industry. So this is guys how this SWOT analysis applies, and I'm hopeful that you will get the tactics to apply this analysis in your businesses as well. So I will be keep coming back with different models, and mention in the comment if you have anything favoring to this model or something contrary. Definitely this will help me a lot to when I will be going to develop other video on different model. I will consider any factor that you will or you are any suggestion that you'll mention in the comment. And it's a request, please subscribe the channel. and put the and hit the bell icon, and it will be appreciated if you like the video as well. Thank you for the watching this video.